Let me push across one very important message you need to get. Consider yourself lucky if you work somewhere or if you work with someone who gives you regular feedback. You are among the lucky ones. Just imagine with me, imagine for a second that you didn't know that your body was tired until you fainted. No signs. Imagine with me that you had to watch a football and you had to wait for the end of 90 minutes to know if your team was doing well or not. There were no scores. Or that at the end of an academic session, say at the end of 4 years or 5 years, you would know if you were doing well. Can you see how dangerous a life without feedback is? So why do we hate appraisals, feedback sessions? Why do you get that tightening of the in the neck when someone calls you in and says, "All right, sit down. We are about to review your performance for the quarter." It's plain simple. We don't like criticism. I don't like to sit down and have a group of people criticize me, and I don't think there is anyone out there who does. And so what happens is we prefer to live in denial. I know people who never get on the weighing scale because the weighing scale is not their friend. We have this trepidation around things like moments of truth or when someone says judgment day is coming, because it's a day every activity you have done is weighed in the light of the overall objectives. So today let me share with you a few things you can do to gear yourself towards enjoying feedback. Know your score. Yeah, you want to know the numbers. Whatever it is you are doing, figure out a group of numbers, some surrogates that you can look at and say, if this is going forward, I am doing well. If it is going downward, I am not doing well. Figure out what numbers those are supposed to be. Look for it. Ask questions about it. Look at the activities you are doing and find a way to number them. The second thing, find a way to make reports. If you get to the point where you are reporting to someone, look for what are the activities I am doing, what am I being marked by. Start putting down reports and start turning them in. The third one is do a self review. Now you know the numbers. Now you are able to put those numbers into a report. There you can review what you are doing. Review them, tell yourself, am I doing well or not? If you undergo a series of personal appraisals, you will not be afraid. And look, don't judge yourself lightly. Yes, hold yourself to your own high standards and you will not be afraid of anyone. And the fourth one I'll say today is be mentally ready. Train yourself to learn to take feedback. Train yourself to learn to take criticism. I have told you before, you can't take criticism from everyone. There are people who are not qualified, yes, to criticize you, and so you shouldn't expose yourself to that. You shouldn't have to imbibe that. But there are a few people. One of them is your boss, whoever you have called your mentor, whoever you report to. Just know that it is this person I have been called to serve. It is this person I have been called, to walk up to his standards, and be ready. Tell yourself there is always some room for me to do better, and be ready to take them. When you walk into the appraisal room, have a pen and paper. And when someone says something, try not to be defensive. Even if you think the person is not correct, take that feedback and know that maybe I have not been communicating right to this person, and that is what I am going to do well. But be ready. A good feedback should leave you empowered. A good feedback should have told you, on this count I am doing well, and on this count I need improvement. It should leave you stronger and readier to take on the task which you have been given. If you can get yourself ready, if you can do it for yourself by yourself, then you will be ready to listen to someone who is in a position to tell you these are the areas that need improvement and these are the areas you're doing wonderful. When is your next activity?